Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
It's just so nice to have a veteran like this on your roster that you know might not get a ton of reps in practice, might not get a ton of reps in the preseason, but when you need to turn to him, he's there and he's ready. They've been a starter in this league. They've had success. He knows how to manage a huddle. He knows how to read defenses. He does all the intangibles that you need to turn to when your team needs a settling force at quarterback.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. They go play action for Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Baron Browning. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and take. The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Amari DeMercado. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Barrett, harder that time. There to make the play.
2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. That's Harrison in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out 1st time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Brown. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Cardinals nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Barrett harder that time. There to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
42-yard line.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run. It's DeMarcado. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here is Brissett. They'll set up the screen to DeMarcado, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. the ground. It's Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here's Ryan Rico now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now DeMarcado. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
For a Cardinals first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Brissett. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His Zach Taylor not liking that last call all that much, and out comes the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
Review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action, and here's Brissett. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play. Throwing again, Brissett.
He'll look for and find DeMercado out of the backfield.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
We're set. Gonna throw again. And that is not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover on down.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. 2nd down. Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Cards offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Brissett. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 1/3 of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. That's quickly out to Harrison. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
First run of the game here for Michael Carter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Brissett. He'll get this out wide to DeMercado. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Operating from the gun is Brissett. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Throw it. Brissett. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air again is Brissett. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up third.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense and running back Amari DiMercato set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense.
Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And
this is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. This one underneath to DeMercado. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here is Brissett. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7.
Cardinals 10, Bengals 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Defense held to no gain.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, You have to find a way to come down with it.
Higgins sent in motion. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
At the 37-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Complete to Mike Gesicki. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. To throw is Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
47-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie this game up here late in the first half.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Amari DiMarcado to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On first down, Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10
Now a
yards.
timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Cardinals.
First and 10. Brissett gonna throw. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He'll look for and find DeMercado out of the backfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. We're set. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all time, third quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate. Ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now Brown. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Cardinals 10.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense and running back Amari DiMercato set to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one caught by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Higgins sent in motion. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw is Brissett. He'll set up the screen to DiMercato. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Third and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 40-yard line.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Throw it. Brissett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Chris Jenkins Jr. getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Burrow to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Game, offense. Still 2nd down.
second down. Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Open left side is Gesicki. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Burrow fires quick to Higgins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
3rd down and 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Burrow now. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now it's Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now Brissett. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinal.
A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona first down.
38-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
He'll get this out wide to DeMercado. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Brissett. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences.
Still 3rd down.
The task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing again, Brissett. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki.
Complete to Mike Gesicki. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Brissett gonna throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. Still on his feet. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 53 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He'll look for and find DeMercado out of the backfield. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Brissett. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
The tackle by Chris Jenkins. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg. Here, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Joseph Osai in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Touchdown, Arizona. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now Ryland for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bengals 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
At the 46-yard line.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. On the toss, they'll run, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they come up for 2nd and 2. Brown. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Here is 1st and goal. The tight end Fant in motion. And he will score! Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Cardinals 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This returnable, it's DeMercado, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive, and he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride.
Complete to Trey McBride. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go.
First down, Cardinals.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That's caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Crowd noise rises, big play here. 3rd and 1. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense.
Extra point now by Riley. He's got it, and the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage.
31, Bengals 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. A first down throw for Burrow. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.